Hey there, my name is Anthony Romano, and in this video I'm going to tell you, within a minute, the quickest and most effective keto diet approaches you can take for the most fat loss in the shortest amount of time. So if you want to burn as much fat as possible, the ketogenic diet is absolutely your best call. This is because it attacks your fat on a hormonal level at the same time you can attack it on a calorie level. So calorie level is a primary driver of fat loss, your daily intake of calories. But not a lot of people realize that when you eat sugar, it spikes your insulin. And insulin turns off fat burning. So if you can manage a ketogenic diet where your insulin is very stable and dropped much lower, and also manage your calorie intake, you can attack fat at the most aggressive level, but it's actually much more balanced for your body than dropping your calories by a large margin. You could drop it by a smaller margin and also have the ketogenic diet in place, and bam, you're getting a double whammy of fat loss from the hormonal side and the calorie side, so the energy volume side. So the other thing is that the best tip to throw in to accelerate fat loss would be to increase your ketones. However, not from food, because increasing your ketones from food is going to just simply make your body use more of the fat that you ate from food. You want to increase your ketones by fasting. So basically this means you want to increase more of your body's production of its own ketones. So what that means is higher ketones doesn't mean more fat loss unless those ketones were produced by your body. So to do that, you have to fast. And intermittent fasting is your best friend if you're trying to lose fat quickly on a keto diet. When you're doing keto, it's the same thing as the fasted state. Cutting out all carbs is the same if you're eating food and not eating food. Your body processes it the same way, and anybody who does intermittent fasting is already teasing themselves to a diet they would love so much more with the ketogenic diet. So every effect that you get from that, you're going to love even more on the keto diet. So what's going to happen is this will optimize fat burning and accelerate it, especially if you throw in some fasted cardio, low intensity fasted cardio, because what's going to happen is when you're doing keto, your body's going to use fat for 95% of all your activities. And for the 5% that are very, very intense, like 1 rep maxes, it will use stored carb energy. And it'll make that carb energy from extra proteins that you're eating. So you don't have to worry about that. And what's going to happen is basically if you do fasted cardio and you do it low intensity, steady state, this is going to put your body into fat burning mode because it's already in fat burning mode from the keto diet. And because you're not doing anything that gets your heart rate too crazy high up where your body might want to start using some of that carb energy, your body's going to be smooth sailing in fat burning mode just at an accelerated pace due to the fact that you're fasted and doing cardio. So basically, this is another double whammy approach to throw in to really accelerate fat loss. And the gist of all this is that if you combine the keto diet with calorie counting, with intermittent fasting and cardio, and make that cardio fasted cardio, those are like the most aggressive approaches you can take to fat loss, yet they're still balanced as long as you're not dropping the calories too much. Your body doesn't like dropping calories too much. Your body needs energy, and fat is a better energy source because it has 9 calories per gram. A lot of people will tell you that fat has 9 calories per gram, so you should avoid it because you're getting more calories out of every gram. No, that's a good thing. You want your body to be getting more fats as a result of cutting out carbs because it's a more efficient energy source. There was an example from a book I read where they said, literally, when you buy gasoline, the higher octane fuel has more energy per liter, per unit, okay? So the point is, you want a higher energy per unit fuel, aka fat. And this is why your body is able to use it all day long. Fat burning isn't limited to just overnight. You're burning fat all day long, and if you throw in those 5 approaches, that is going to be the biggest weapon you can use to attack fat loss in the shortest amount of time. So hopefully this video gave you some insight on the biggest and most effective practices in a short amount of time. I kept it brief but tried to be punchy just so you'd have some things to work with. But if you want to learn more about this diet, follow my page, get the little notification bell going for my videos. I've been doing the keto diet for 7 years in bodybuilding. I can tell you anything you want to know about it, so ask me questions in the comments. I will answer every last one of you, and thank you for watching. Peace.